Welcome back to Big Gold Belt Media. I'm Damien G with another review. This time, I had the privilege of reviewing one of the most randomest films I've seen in a long time. And by random, I thought none of it made sense until the very end. And I'm talking about the film Family Therapy that debuted at the Tribeca Film Festival this year, 2024. It is out in theaters now in select release. It is a film by Sonia Broznek, and I will say, for a person who did not know her filmmaking, wow, okay, this was random. So let me paint a picture for you. What do you get when you have a flaming car, a stranded family, a stalking of said family, a mistrust of said family, a random son that has popped up because it's the illegitimate love child of a previous relationship, a husband and wife don't really love each other, but they're together for the status, and they have a daughter who doesn't refer to them as either mother or father or mom or dad, but treats them as if they're on a first name basis. You put all that together, and also there's a subplot about space travel. There's random hunting and farm animals that pop in and out of this movie. There is a very, I'll say, provocative performance at a yard party or a outdoor party where the noises being made it seem like other shenanigans was going on. I'm not going to have to explain that. And then there's a scene where one of the characters is touching themselves in front of their father's friends. There's a lot of other things going on in this movie, but all that comes together to make the film Family Therapy. And I'm going to try to be light on the major spoilers. And I'm going to say that this family, on the surface, seems as if they got it all figured out. They have money, they have influence, they have anything you could ever want. Beautiful home in the picturesque countryside, things out the woodwork that the working guy or gal would kill for, in a sense. But not as all as it seems, my friends, while watching this movie. I knew something was up within the first 2 minutes of the film. I thought we were going a different way, where there's a car that's on fire on the highway, and the family rubbernecks to slow down, and then they go forward. And I thought that's going to come back to bite them in the ass. And it did, but not in the way you would think, like in a horror movie. It bit them in the ass because the family that they wound up taking in, it didn't end up the way I thought it was going to end up. So what ensues after that is each individual member of this family coming to grips with the randomness of their lives. From one character, as I said, that is fantasizing about going to space to the point where they have to film the perfect family video, take photos to make them seem better than the rest so they can go to space. We have another character who is a gallery owner who doesn't know what to do with the gallery, just has it because apparently one of the other characters isn't paying attention to them. Put two and two together. I don't want to give away too much, but we got the main lead character who has his son pop up randomly at the beginning of the movie, who may or may not be the illegitimate love child of a previous relationship. I don't know. It wasn't really specified. This movie obviously comes in subtitles, so I had to read and react accordingly. And then we have, if you've ever seen the movie Small Wonder or the show Small Wonder, that describes the youngest daughter. Yes, robotic is the word I'm going to use to describe her overall demeanor. But then you find out later in the movie why she is the way she is. And no, it's not because she's a robot. She's gone through some stuff. A lot of self-exploration in this movie, and I think that's the biggest takeaway I took from this. This movie is a movie about self-exploration, self-acceptance, family acceptance, understanding that all families are different and everyone's going to live a certain type of way. And yeah, the ending made it seem like the family went through therapy. Maybe not in a literal sense, but there was catharsis. There was aha moments for each character. There were these eye-opening, what's important to me moments, what matters in the world, or in my world particularly. So there was a therapeutic aspect. And if you've watched on this channel, I also with Stevie covered another movie called Group Therapy. So I'm 2 for 2 on movies that involve therapy. Sense that the message was clear. Aside from the normal family message that we got in this film, we also received a message on it's okay to be different. And not in a way where it browbeats you, like there's different, like, oh, my uncle's a little quirky and things of that nature. But no, this family's different. But they find common ground throughout points of this movie, where it seems like 4 strangers are living together. And I'm not going to use the Dominic Toretto family kind of connection thing, but they find their way. And I think that's that's not spoiling anything, because the nuance and how they get there is what matters. So again, I just want to reiterate to the audience out there, there is a flaming car crash. There is stalking of some sort. There is inappropriate relationships between family members. There's family members being inappropriately trying to push themselves onto older people at this party. There's just a whole lot, and I don't want to spoil it. There's a whole lot. So do me a favor. If you get a chance to watch Family Therapy and you watch it with an open mind, take out the what may seem as if it's hokey in the first 10 minutes of the movie and let it play out. This is wonderfully written and directed by Sonia Prosnek, and I want to see more films that they do. Apparently, they are one of the next big things, and I would love to see almost like in that Wes Anderson kind of vibe. And Wes Anderson films aren't really my cup of tea, but this one might work for a lot of you. So if you get a chance to watch Family Therapy, it was released during the Tribeca Film Festival this year. It is in theaters in limited supply, I believe, now. So go look it up. Family Therapy. Comment down below if you've seen it. And if you've seen it, what'd you think? Because somebody like me, who thought this was one of the most randomest films I've ever seen in a long time, if not ever, I still would like to know your feedback in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the bell for notifications for Big Gold Belt's YouTube page, biggoldbelt.com, where we are your one-stop source for all things entertainment. And I will catch you during the next review.